Day 4 of Nero Fest and our opponent is Garbo Man himself, Siegfried. But he's sick of your shit and he got good just to kick your ass. First off, he starts with a fully charged NP. You'll want some way of dealing with that, David and whatnot. While Siegfried only has 50k health, he packs a colossal 100% defense. This gives him abnormally high effective health, with most attacks being useless. To get around this, you need to reduce or bypass his defense. I'm gonna review some ways to do that. My favorite is with defense ignoring NPs. For some reason, this only works like it's giving minus 100%, so you need to combo it with some form of defense reduction, if you want to do meaningful damage. For your damage dealer, I recommend Kintoki Berserker, because he hits very hard and with the right setup, you can have back-to-back NPs or blow up Siegfried in one turn. You've got other options, but most don't fit the class matchup. There's Emiya. He's okay, but Unlimited Blade works as AoE, and is a fairly slow alternative. Lu Bu works too, I suppose. As for defense reduction, you'll have to work with whatever you've got. A Waver is obviously great. Build his NP in the first 2 waves and drop it on Siegfried. Matahari is also really good for this. She has multiple defense debuffs and a charm. Liz and Carmilla have defense down on basic skills, so take your pick. Option 2 is direct flat damage. Some characters in this game have divinity, which adds flat damage to each of their attacks. If I understand it correctly, this bypasses percentage-based defense buffs like the one Siegfried has. You've also got a few craft essences that do this. Volume and Hydregerum is the big one. The issue here is that flat damage tends to come in very small increments, so you'll be fighting for a very long time. It's a pain in the ass and I wouldn't recommend it. The third way is with damage over time. You've got 3 types: Curse, Burn, and Poison. Unfortunately, Curse is the only one that stacks with itself. The Shimosa patch enables Burn and Poison stacking, but that doesn't come out until after Nero Fest 3. It's a real pity. Archer Inferno would be uniquely qualified. So yeah, you're stuck with Curses. Waver is the obvious pick here. If you can run 2, all the better. There's also the 500-year Obsession Craft Essence, which inflicts a strong curse when its carrier dies. If you have 3, you can suicide your frontline into Balmung for 3k damage a turn, possibly more. The big obstacle for this plan is Siegfried's Disengage skill, which cleanses debuffs and heals him. Both are terrible for your run, and it's gonna make things really slow. And for you lunatic maniacs, there's one final answer. Angra Mainyu. Not gonna talk too much about Vergavesta, it's not relevant for most players, but it's a noble phantasm that takes damage dealt to him and sends a multiple of that back, bypassing all defense. Angra teams are finicky as hell, but he might reward experimentation by the bold. Or stupid. Quick note, GamePress points out an interesting wrinkle. The Wyverns have an instant kill ability. I've never seen this before, but if it's true, you have to kill them promptly. That shit's gonna ruin a stall run. Depending on whether you pick Kintoki or something else, this exhibition can range from trivial to pure suffering. Kintoki makes this piss easy, so I'll recommend that route.
Ma, こんなもんか。